Morning! Hello and welcome to my daily vlog. We are a beef and arable farm here in South Yorkshire, and today we're going to be wrapping silage, whole crop silage. So I'm not sure if it's wheat or barley, but we're going to be cutting some down. Well, it's already been cut down. It needs baling. They're going to bring it back here. I'll get the wrapper out. We'll get wrapping and show you the whole process of that. But first of all, we need to get on the straw blower, bed everything down, feed everywhere. We actually had this fixed last night, so fingers crossed that's going to be all right in gear E. It was something quite simple, and I'll show you what that was, hopefully a little bit later on in the video, because I did the wheel off and stuff like that. Right, time to jump on a TM. Feed some cows. Oh, we're feeding out now. Trying not to spill any. Noah's just moving them from in front of it. Then what we'll do in a bit is come and straw these guys up. Just been feeding these guys, but the ones out in the field are mooching around today. One must be a bulling or something. So now we're just filling the mixer inside there, so I'm just waiting for Noah to weigh this in, and then I'll get in the shed, get up some more meal. We have hopefully got some molasses coming today, because we've totally run out. 100% run out, which very rarely happens, but the sight glass that's on the tank shows that it's full. So alright, so I'm gonna tell Noah to go into the shed, but it's alright, it's finished. Yeah, the sight glass there, oh, shows it's full. So we're gonna have to get a new one of them, I think. I got the steps off on the 210, took the battery off. Battery should be coming, fingers crossed, today. We'll get that in, hopefully we'll be alright then. It was a bit of a pain to do. I think I've got some clips. If I have, I will put them in now. So getting this battery off has just turned into a bit of a nightmare. See if we can get the light on. Because that is the, I've got the negative terminal off. That's the nut. It's like just totally disintegrated into a rusty mess. So I'm gonna try and get it off with these. I had to take drastic measures and use a grinder on it to get it off, or to get the nut off. Hopefully that's will have worked enough to get the actual terminal off. We can only hope. So we took the wheel off the 130, and this here was off, this plastic clip. So we've got that back on, and we were hoping that's going to sort it. So we got Andy here from Ernest Lang, who built the gate and builds our sheds as well, and we're going to see if we can straighten the gate up here with the two forklifts. That's the that's a little go now to try and get this back straight. So we've pulled this one up like this, and then I'm going to drive out roundabout and hit it as hard as I can. I'm not really. First attempt didn't work too well. I just pushed the TM back. Hey, we're getting somewhere. Working. We have bent the bottom a lot straighter. Now we'll try the top. So I think we've took a fair bit off that. It was landing there, so we'll see if I shut it now. We've nearly got it. So we're going again. We're going to get the bottom this time. Right, we're giving it a proper bend now. It's working well. Well, that's a lot better than it was. Right, so Noah's fetched me the wrapper around here, so we'll get this into position because we've got our first load is here. We have a pallet of wrap, so we'll take that down to the wrapper. So we probably won't need a pallet full, but it's as easy to take it down this way. So I've got it all set up. We'll just drop this on there. Got my remote control, we press that, fingers crossed. Yes, we're off. So this is putting a layer of plastic on here so that no oxygen can get into the Wholecrop, and then it'll pickle. We like pickled onions, and it means it preserves it, and the cows love it, but it makes your hands proper stink. If anybody's ever had silage on their hands, they know about it. If you're not sure if you've had it on your hands, you've not had it on your hands. It stinks forever. Here we go, it's just got to the end of its cycle. Hopefully if I've got everything right, it should cut that, that's it. Where we go, right, we'll put the next one on. Okay, so we've encountered our first problem. We've done a shear bolt by the looks of it, because it's put it all in one place. So that means these rollers haven't been turning. So in there we'll have to change the bolts. Hopefully we've got some. The shear bolt that we've got is too long. This is a nightmare. So I better go back to the shed and see if we can find anything that's the right size. Either that or I'm going to have to get the hacksaw out and cut this down, which I don't really want to do. But if that's what gets us going, that's what gets us going. Right, I've done some modifications to the shear bolt we had. I've cut it down. I've also got another one that's not a shear bolt, but will do the job if I got another one. So we're going back. We're back going even, which is good because they're on their way with the other load. So we need to get these wrapped. Right, so the last bale's just coming off now. We'll move this dolly trailer out the way then, so we can get the next one in. Scrap that, can't pick it up. The eye is too low, so the JCB one won't go underneath it to pick it up. Okay, so we'll have to wait for a tractor to come to swap that around. In fact, you know what? For efficiency, I'm going to go and get the 130. Pull that out of the way. So the next one can be backed in and then they can just get off. So we'll want to be wrapped. Life is wrapping bales. Noah's just taking the straps off. We've got one trailer empty now, so he needs 2 extra straps. So he's getting those 2, and he's getting them 2 down, and then we're away. Looks like he's struggling a bit. Yeah, I'll get the rest of those straps off in a minute. I've now got my frisbee. Yep. For those wondering what the hell that is, it is the most cost-effective tool I have bought this decade. It saves us days of work in harvest. Days, literally. I think I worked it out, and it's well over 1 full day over harvest doing the job that it does, compared to what we were doing before, which is a lot. That is a lot of time saved. So I'll show you what it does in a sec. So you might guess it as we're going along, but I grab all these like so. Oh, can't get that one because that one's not been undone. Usually I would have undone all these, but yes, I've not, because I thought no, we'd done them, but it's not. Right, anyway, pull all these to one end. So they're in a nice straight line. Then we get this. Yeah. Normally I've got two hands. Feed that in there, and then pull the trigger, and I'll show you what happens. You get a nicely rolled up strap the correct way. You can roll them up the other way, but nobody should ever roll a strap up any way other than that. Because the hook is inside, and you throw in the hook so that can hit somebody on the head, it can smash a window, anything along them lines. Just not safe having it that way. So you can throw them the other way, and with a little bit of technique. The other day, if you were watching the video, 11-year-old Thomas, yeah, 11 years old, threw a strap over the trailer, which was the maximum. Well, there isn't a maximum legal height in the UK, but let's not go into specifics. It was the maximum height that you could travel before you take down the power lines, which is like, is it 15 foot something or other? I don't know what it is, but it's full height basically. You can't get any higher, and he could throw it over. So if an 11-year-old boy can do it, then a man on a lorry or a whatever can do it as well. So or any girl, man, woman, child, basically this technique that I'd use gets anybody to throw a ratchet strap over. You make it into a little sling. I'm not going to show you today, but if you stay subscribed to the channel, I'll show you in the future, or if you check out some of the older videos where we're straw carting, I often show it in them, so you can find it that way. Right, anyway, I need to get these off, I need two hands. So I feel like my life has just been in here today, and it's a bit like, I don't know, wrapping bales. I always find it stressful, because like, you've got to get your trailer empty before the guys get back, and if not, you're holding everybody up. And yeah, it's a bit stressful. So I don't like holding people up. I like everything to work as an well-oiled machine. But anyway, while I've been doing all this, I've had a phone call, and it sounds like a radio. I think it's radio. I want to say Radio Yorkshire. I think it might be Radio Sheffield, BBC Radio. Wants to do an interview on Sunday. Pretty cool. I think I've done something for radio before, but never for anything like local BBC radio. I've done some with Stephen, who was at Great Eccleston. Well, like, he's my mate, isn't it? It's like, it's easy. This is not. So it's going to be about Great Yorkshire, what we're doing there with the fashion show and all that, and farming and doing YouTube and bits and bobs. So yeah, look out for that on Sunday. Film is a bit crap. It's got little marks in it. It's been caught. So every time it goes round, it's busting on these. Useless. We're rolling it. We might have got to the good stuff now. We're getting bales dumped off so that the people that have been helping us can just get on home. And yeah, I'll get everything else wrapped. Noah's on his way back with the last load, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So we've got Wilson's here fetching us some molasses because we're completely out, completely empty on there. Look at this. The Mr. Man. Oh, and the Manchester United. Oh well, some people have got to, haven't they? Tidy wagon. So that'll all get pumped into our tank. Happy days. He's hiding some. Oh, he's here. He's here. So I've just opened another one. It's must be where the heat treating the outside packaging. So I've got. Not very good, is it? Hey? you got holes in it. To be fair though, that one's not affected me. It was just that, it's just that one really so far. But there is a lot left on the pallet. Yeah, just that. It's something enough. But when you're stressed, you're stuck for time. When you're having to jump off all the time because its film's not working, you do not know how much it grinds at you. It's unreal. So yeah, that's why I'm whinging about it, because yeah, it wants to be right, doesn't it? Anyway, let's crack on. Last load. Thank the Lord for that. I don't want to jinx anything, but that wrapper is about 20 odd years old, and it's run like a dream today. Yeah, okay, we've had the shearbolt go early doors, but that's, you know, that's nothing. It really is running fantastic. Brilliant having a donkey engine on it, because you haven't got a big tractor stuck out the front. You can get it into the sort of places where you want it to be to make things efficient. Although getting bales from up here off this trailer isn't particularly efficient, but it just gives you more adaptability to be able to put it where you want it rather than having a tractor on it. Yeah, I think it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant for a 20-odd-year-old machine. Oh, it's gone 6 o'clock. This is the last bale, but there's still plenty left to do. I've had it on continuous cycle, but no, come on, don't let me down now. Oh, that's it. But it stalled earlier, probably just after I'd said how fantastic it had done. But yeah, so now it is the last bale going onto the stack. Whoop-de-doo, whoop-de-doo. For today anyway. I'm sure we'll get more silage coming in. We've got a pallet full of wrap, so I assume we're going to get a bit more. We've still got everything's been from this cab today, hasn't it? All the filming. We've still got these cows to give some hay to. Noah though, he's been a legend and he's fed the cows while I was just doing those last few bales. So feeding up is done. We just need a mix for the morning and happy days. Right, well, it's nearly 7 o'clock, so apologies. This is going to be a very late video. It's probably going to be like 8:30, 9 o'clock by the time it's all uploaded and gone through, because I've not even had time to do some pre-editing as we go along. Just going around here, get the 215 dropped off this trailer, we'll get it put to bed. We got 130 to put on the straw blower, a few bits and bobs like that. So hopefully you've enjoyed watching today's video. I'm not quite sure what it'll come out like, because usually when I'm doing this job, you know, it's nice to have a bit more time, get the drone up, get some shots like that, but it's just been a get to work day and try and fit a bit of filming in around it. So yeah, apologies, I don't know how it's come out, but yeah, if you have liked it, press like button, subscribe, and we'll see you tomorrow. If you don't like it, then we're probably not, will we? But that's how it goes. Right, thanks for watching guys, and we'll see well, hopefully see you tomorrow. Bye.